the replacement rebuilt contactor in. Now this one, in comparison, if I can just put that up on there, has no wear at all on there. I said it's had the bearings will be redone, or it's just one that's never had any cause to wear. I mean, the spring might have been out of line in the other one, or just a bit distorted or something. And this has got the overtravel, but no excess movement anywhere in the bearings. It's fine. So that can go in. Now, I've taken the nuts off the bolts already. Now these are very definitely. Oh yeah, the others are plating. You see where the plating's worn through. That's what I could see from the other side. We're taking it apart. That's got plated bolts in, whereas this has got plain bolts. So I'll see if I can arrange things so I can get this in without dropping the camera. That's one. Spacing is wrong. Somewhere in this is fractionally different. The bolt spacing is different. Oh, that's one of the bolts is bent, but it doesn't actually line up. Okay, that top bolt's bent slightly. That one is 9 1/4 to just about the. Get it on there. About 9 1/4 to the right hand side of that stud. If I go to the end of the stud, it's 9 1/8. So that one is just fractionally out of line, so it needs a bit of a nudge somewhere near the base with a ring spanner or something similar, just to get it back into line. That seems to be about right. Just used a ring spanner on the base of the stud, and then a slightly oversized socket that'll go over a couple of nuts, so I can put force without risking damaging the threads. And between the two of them, I think the spacing is now correct. Luckily, because they're copper alloy or whatever, they are quite malleable. So, nuts off again. Interestingly, the nuts run a bit easier. They were slightly stiff a lot of the way before. They're a bit stiff on near the end where it's probably a slightly different, but they seem to be running free in the middle. That could be because of the distortion that was on it. Anyway, try again, see if it'll go in place. Right. Come on, between these again. Let's see what happens. That's better. Right, we're in. That now needs the nuts on the other side to secure it, and then the terminals refixing. Not easy to video at this side due to obstructions. I need both hands to work on it, but you can see that's the bottom stud in the A2 position, and the top one, if I can find it, there, about central in the 10 position. This big link bar was on A2. I've had to swing it out of the way to get everything clear. But that's it, I can start reassembling. Right, that's the main installation complete. All the fixings and terminals are back in place, with the terminals double nutted and locked together, and the link bar at the top I had to remove to release it. There, that's back in. And control terminals on the front. So all that needs now is a set of contacts, which I'll have to remove from the previous contactor because this hasn't come with the contacts in place. These are 0 BA rather than 2 BA with the other screws. So I I need a different socket. I also need an extension bar to reach. Hopefully that should allow me to get in there and release the terminals. Sorry, the contacts. Which are very good conditions, hardly any burning or anything at all, just very, very slight marks. Again, pretty good condition. They're fine. That means it's fixing screws out. So a bit better view. If we can keep it there. Not to lose the washers into it. These are rather longer screws. I think they're okay. Oh no, they just look longer, they are the same length. Just because they're no contacts. Now, do I say about losing things? I've just lost that washer, I'll have to fish through that in a minute. It's dropped through into the cables underneath. So it's not in anything electrical or mechanical, just in a loose tray at the bottom. So these can go in. The socket, but it's set in place. I'll have to use the socket to get the screw on that one because it's somewhat sheltered by the arc chute. I think I might have just got it things behind it to start it. I can't press it in with the socket. That's got it. Interesting. It's not quite in line somewhere. That's better, that's central. Get through it. To make sure these are parallel to tighten them up, so they get full contact area. So just alternate between them a few times. If necessary, if they start to spin, I have to put something on to grip them. The bases are slightly serrated, so I hope they're all holding. And the seat between. So that's the contacts in place. And parallel square. So the arc chute plates come back down and the arc chute insulator can go in place. It's actually getting a bit still. And the parts box, so back in a second. Right. Very clean and excellent condition insulator. No signs of erosion in this particular, though there's just very, very slight traces, but there's just a kind of little mark there, but certainly nothing to be concerned about. There's that now. Slots in between the plates. And you should hook in on the springs in here. So it's now solid. And the springs hold it in place. There's a little bit of movement, but that's normal. It can't fall out because the springs lock on the front edge. So that's it. That's the RC2 contactor back in place. The rest of the cab 2 contactor box. Okay.